OT Bar Multiuse. OT Bar Multiuse. Rigid, resilient, gingival connector. Pages 26-27. OT Bar Multiuse is the only dual retention bar on the market. It's possible to build up rigid connection dentures using side A of the bar, or instead resilient connection dentures using side B. On this model, we will build up a cast bar followed by a cast over structure inside the resin of the removable denture. In overdenture, the mastication plane determines the insertion axis of the denture. Therefore, attachments of bars will be positioned according to these rules. Secure model on the parallelometer base and push down horizontal arm to find right insertion axis. Following this hypothetical axis direction, position the OT Bar Multiuse side B. With the trial mask positioned, using a pencil, mark the bar's position over the gingival margin. Cut the right length of the bar and put it in position using the parallelometer key. Parallelometer key. Clip inserter tool. This way determining the denture's insertion axis in the patient's mouth. Cure the bar on one side only using pattern resin. Only after the resin is cured, proceed to fix the other side. Pull up the locking O-ring, enlarge the key opening with a spatula in order to release the bar. Check waxing with the bar in your hand. Complete and refine if needed. Carefully sandblast without wearing out the bar's surfaces. Refine and polish every surface. Retentive areas need to be polished using cotton burrs without any abrasive paste. OT Bar Multiuse. Overstructures obtained without master model duplication. Retentive clips. Medium retention, soft retention. Positioners. Clips box positioner A. Clips box positioner B. Castable clips box. Positioning box. Resilient side B. Castable bar version B. Fill up any empty space below the bar. Insert positioning clips B over the bar. With additional wax, smooth up any undercuts. Put some wax on top of the abutments to create a resilient separation layer which allows the overstructures not to connect with anything during mastication. Put a thin layer of wax over the gingival margin. This will maintain the cast attachment reinforcement when cured into the denture's resin. Try over the castable boxes for clips. No excess wax should be present. To avoid resin infiltration in these points, remove the castable boxes and apply a layer of Teflon tape or simple Scotch tape to cover any part below. Brush the Teflon surface with gypsum resin separator liquid and reinsert castable boxes over Teflon. Add connectors over the tissue ridges. And fill rest holes with resin. Proceed with resin starting one part and not all together in order to avoid too much retraction during self-curing. Remove the structure. Remove Teflon tape and refine any excess resin if needed. With extra wax, complete waxing if needed. With trial mask in position, mark one by one the areas where you're going to put reinforcement pins for each tooth. Sprue, check position and cast. Sandblasted casting. Insert clips in the structure. Check retention level and functionality. This will work with elastic and mechanical retention thanks to the castable box's tolerance, guaranteeing longer life to the clips because they work without compression of their elastic material. Proceed with electropolishing, always with clips inserted to avoid any erosion of retentive internal undercuts. During insertion of overstructure, detect 2 clicks because of a double retentive connection. Enamel paint any metallic part and finish resin denture. Free personalization of procedure can then be followed. Some clinical cases. First case. Second case. Third case.